Okay, so unless you're entirely new to the channel, you realize that I travel the United States in a 4Runner a lot. And when I'm not in the 4Runner, driving through the desert or something like that, I'm on a mountain bike. And if I'm not on a mountain bike, I'm recording something. I record so many crazy things that you guys never see because I can't figure out a context for the video. And the footage goes to waste. Really tough footage to get, like flying a drone through a bridge that's a mile away from you. You're literally using the cameras on the drone only because you can't even see it. But sometimes you get really crazy footage like this out in Death Valley. Now remember that jet footage from Death Valley later in the video. But at any rate, this video is going to serve three purposes. I'm going to show you what the title said. I'm going to show you some of the mountain biking trails. And I'm going to show you some amazing footage from all over the United States. Because my subscribers keep asking how come I'm not putting videos up about mountain biking. Because not a lot of people watch them and it's a pain in the butt. And then there's a lot of beautiful footage like these flowers right here on the top of these cactus in California. Or out here in Table Mesa, Arizona. Seeing the saguaro cactuses again is amazing. You know what I mean? I love this stuff. But let's get to the mountain biking. And remember, every single video has chapters in the description box below. You don't have to watch anything. You can skip right to the point if you want. But I'd appreciate it if you watch the entire video. It's not going to be all that long. So here we go. First of all, this is my mountain bike. This is a Generation 4 Trek Rail 9.9. I've already done a video on it. There'll be a link right here so you can check it out. All the bells and whistles. I traded in my old heavily modified e-bike that I had prior. Now this is an e-bike, but if you don't pedal, it doesn't go. You don't just press a button and it rides off like a dirt bike. This is an actual mountain bike that has a pedal assist motor. So it makes somebody in their 50s feel like they're in their 40s. Someone in their 40s feel like they're in their 30s. You follow what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? At any rate, for my mountain bike guys, here's some of the sickest trails that I've done in the past 120 days that I've been on the road. So enjoy. For people that don't want to watch this, you can skip or not. But riding the mountain bike on the trails applies because that's what I was doing when I saw this hot air balloon crashing down into a mountain.
On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. And there were plants and birds and rocks and things, with sand and hills and rings. The first thing I met was a fly with the buzz and the sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sound. I ran through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. 'Cause in the desert you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. And after 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed. And the story it told of a river that flowed made me sad to think it was dead. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. 'Cause in the desert you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. horse running free, 'cause the desert had turned to the sea. And there were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life on the ground and a perfect disguise above. Under the cities lies a heart made of ground, but the humans will give no love. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain, 'cause in the desert you can remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la
So there you go. There's some mountain bike footage. Now let's get back to the desert. I had stayed out here several nights in a row, camping out of the truck and doing footage of, nighttime stuff. The desert is a crazy place, and the things that you see in the sky are insane. So here's the deal. Long story longer. I'm out there, I'm riding a mountain bike, and I think I just finished making a sandwich, and I heard something. It sounded like a dragon. Well, if you know anything about hot air balloons, that's exactly what they sound like. And I looked up and there's one cruising by. Cool. So I break out the camera and I start getting some footage of it. Now, on a side note, because this will apply in a couple of minutes, the day prior I had been flying the drone in an Indian reservation area. I didn't want to violate their airspace, so I was kind of scooting around the outskirts trying to get footage of saguaros, and I crashed the drone. So I'm telling you that because it's going to matter in a couple of minutes. So I'm eating my lunch and I'm not really paying attention to the hot air balloon anymore because it's just doing what a hot air balloon does. Until I noticed that the hot air balloon hasn't moved away. It's actually coming down. It seems to be going down right into the mountaintop, which is a really bad place for a balloon because it's nothing but cactus absolutely everywhere. So this is starting to freak me out, so I break out the camera once again. Now the sun is just about set and I'm watching this thing and there's nobody else around. And I can't figure out what's going on here. This guy is just going down and down. Is he trying to land? Well, apparently not, because he gives it the gas a little bit. And this is what I thought when it was happening. How about that? Listen to this.
Are you kidding me? That is a valley full of cacti. That is crazy. Is this dude crashing? What am I seeing here? This is freaking me out.
So at this point, I have no idea what I'm just looking at. I'm out in the middle of the desert. I'm completely alone. There's nobody else around. These people aren't screaming for help. But I'm not one of those people that just goes, I'll check out the news later. I have stopped many times to do search and rescue, assist search and rescue, and I've used my drone many times. For instance, how about this? Several times while on Table Mesa Road, we had to help rescue a Jeep that went over the side. We had to help rescue an enduro bike that went over the side. And while four-wheeling by myself, I ran into this, and I had to use a drone to try to find out if there were any bodies at the bottom. So here's a strange thing, okay? I'm on a trail in Arizona, one of my favorite trails. I do this all the time. First time doing it in this truck. And look how long this trail is. It's like 40 miles, but this 2-mile stretch right here, I decided to stop right here and set up a camera, you know, come on over the rocks, etc. Exactly where I'm going to set up the camera, I noticed that these tracks are going off the trail. And then I look down and see this. Somebody went off the trail and rolled their side-by-side really bad. I mean, their lunch, everything is all over the place. This is my second video I've made on this, but it's really strange. I've already yelled, I've already checked. There's nobody down there, so they must have walked out of here or gotten a ride out, whatever. So the reason I'm showing you this from the exact same area from last year was when I couldn't get down there to search this for myself, I sent the drone down and realized there were no bodies around. Nobody was around whatsoever at all, but it was a recent crash. So either they walked out of there or somebody had picked them up, one or the other. But with this hot air balloon going into this mountain valley, I don't know what's going on. So I send up a drone. But remember, I just crashed the drone the day before, so the drone footage sucked. But when I realized what was going on, I couldn't believe it. Now, bear in mind, this is the last thing I saw happen. I have no idea what's going on or if these people are in dire need of help. So I dispatched the drone. Now, the drone is working poorly. It's flying no problem, but what I had done is I broke the gimbal. The gimbal is the little thing that keeps the camera focused and stable. So it was still working, but it was working poorly. And I'm flying the drone into the sun so I can barely see, and I don't want to hit this balloon. Do you see what I'm saying? But I need to see if these people are okay, because trying to cover this distance on foot would take way too long, especially if this was an emergency situation. The drone can do in 2 minutes what it would take 30 minutes in the truck or 45 minutes on the mountain bike. So I'm slowly approaching this thing, trying to see where this balloon wreckage is. The sun's right in my face, and the camera doesn't want to comply. And as I come over this little mountaintop thing here, I don't see anything. I don't see anything. The sun's starting to clear up, and then suddenly I see a little speck of blue. This dude took a hot air balloon at sunset and literally skimmed right through a valley. I mean, the balls on these people, the people in the basket, not even the pilot, but the balls of these people to do this was amazing. Because to me, it looked like these guys were crashing, and that's all there is to it. And I had to do something, and it's kind of a trip. I wish I had gotten better footage, but I couldn't because the drone wouldn't cooperate. But do you see the balloon? As soon as I realized what was going on, I turned tail and got the drone out of there because I didn't want to be in this guy's airspace whatsoever at all. I've got the drone zoomed out, so I'm not as close as I appear whatsoever at all. I'm using a DJI Air 3, and it's got zoom technology, so that's what I was doing. But I got to tell you, out there by myself, I had no idea what I was going to see on the other side of this. A crashed hot air balloon, a hot air balloon on fire, people, stuck to saguaro cactus or whatever. But fortunately, none of that was the case. And this was not clickbait at all because this really happened. So I thought this dude went down in the mountains. He skeetered his way through that valley. And I sent my drone up, but unfortunately I had just crashed my drone, so it wasn't operating properly. But that is amazing. That is amazing. I can't believe I parked right here just to happen to see that. That was amazing. He started out a little dot way over there, went down inside a valley. I put the drone up because I thought he crashed. Wow. That was epic. Epic, man. Wow. So this guy basically did the same maneuver that the United States Air Force does out in Death Valley, except he did it in a hot air balloon. It was pretty badass. And I don't regret putting the drone up, because if they needed help, I would have made sure they got help. And it's happened more than 5 times while I've been on the road. Sometimes even to myself. At any rate, if you enjoyed this video, there's a new Bigfoot video that's coming out in a couple of days you're going to want to check out. At any rate, hit that like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below, and I will return the favor. I am out.